Welcome back to Football Kings. Today we'll be talking about the Arsenal Crystal Palace game as well as the AFCON games that have been played. Let's get into the conversation. Arsenal, they found a way to get to the final. I mean, the semi-finals. They found a way to get to the semi-finals. They'll be facing Chelsea, but that was not an easy game for them, especially given that first half they had some chances.
Mm.
Second half, Crystal Palace pretty much were giving them a game. It was kind of back and forth to some extent. But what did you think about the game in general? What are your thoughts on Arsenal Crystal Palace?
It's as I expected. I didn't expect it to be like any different. I
Mm-hmm.
expected it to be a draw and go to penalties. That was
Mm-hmm.
my prediction, and that was
Yeah.
what I was expecting. Because, like I said, it's London clubs, so
Mm-hmm.
regardless of who you are playing, it's going to be tough. And
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing that will be tough for Chelsea when Chelsea and Arsenal meet. Over the two legs, it will probably go to penalties. It might be
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. Might be 1-1 in one side, 1-1 in the other, or 0-0, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 1-1 at Arsenal's house. Then they still go to penalties. But to be for London clubs is different, right? So Arsenal scored first. They had a lot of chances in the first half. Crystal Palace keeper was really good, right? But
Benitez, yeah. I think
at
that's
the
the
end of the
name.
day, no penalties. It just takes one lapse of concentration from one player because they had scored like seven goals or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, was pretty is what I expected happened, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I mean they'll move on to the semi-finals, and I think against Chelsea, looking at this anyways, you cannot really judge, right? You don't know what will happen against Chelsea. But based on what I watched in this game, I don't know if they
Mhm.
survive Chelsea. I don't know if they move on to the final. That is still something that I'm not sure about. I can't predict that. Oh yeah, they face Chelsea and then they will have an easy game. I think it's going to be, if not harder than what they faced with Crystal Palace. You know,
It might not be harder, but when they come to Stamford Bridge, they might not win at Stamford Bridge,
yeah,
right? And when we go to their house too,
be a
we
tough
might
one.
not win there.
Mm,
So that's how it's going to be. But no, two of us are not going to fear each other,
mm,
right? When they come to Stamford Bridge, they won't be afraid of us. We will not be afraid of them. When
yeah.
we go to the Emirates, it's going to be the same thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
a cup tie. Nobody's going to be afraid of you because it's your house, right? Crystal Palace stayed in the game,
They did.
stayed in the game. Yeah, and the only one chance they had, Kepa could not save them. What a keeper, right? But at least he caught the penalties, and I wish they
Uh,
used him. I
but
wish they
Kepa is a
use him
good
for
penalty
this.
keeper, right? He's a good penalty keeper.
He caught one, so I wish they
Yeah.
use him for the next round. I'll be glad and happy to see
But
Kepa.
you guys do not use Jorgensen for your next round.
Absolutely not. It's going to be Sanchez. Sanchez in goal. You can be
Mm,
rest assured,
yeah.
right? You can be
Yeah.
rest assured it will be Sanchez in goal. No, no difference.
Yeah, I
So
think I
that's
think it was definitely an interesting game, but congratulations to Arsenal. I mean, they move on to the semifinals. We'll see what will happen when they move on to the semifinals when they face Chelsea.
mm.
See what will happen. Um, so let's talk about AFCON. I mean, if there's nothing left talking about Arsenal Crystal Palace. I don't know if there's more things you want to talk about Arsenal Crystal Palace.
There's nothing left to talk about now in the game.
Okay, let's
Was
move on
pretty
to
standard game, yeah. So
let's move on to AFCON then. Nigeria, Tanzania, Nigeria won. It was like I expected 2-1. I mean, I expected it to be like a 2-0, 2-1. What did you think of the Nigeria game, Nigeria and Tanzania?
I didn't watch it now, so I don't know.
Oh, you didn't watch the
I
game?
didn't I didn't watch the game, so I don't really know. I saw the highlight, but yeah, there's nothing new. It's the same old Nigeria. Is it all right, all right, all right? Nick an Arsenal fan? I think Nick is an Arsenal fan. I
Oh, he's
think
an
Nick is
Arsenal
a.
fan.
I don't know. Nick, are you an Arsenal fan? So he's saying all right, all right. Anyways, yeah, is what I expected. I expected maybe
No
one.
goals from Osimhen. Say what is
Oh my God,
say what is
Bene.
this? That's
Is
actually
it
true.
what
What's this
is
Benin citizen called?
it's true? I don't know. For I've never thought of it. I think it's
I've
they are
never
called
thought.
Bene.
Oh,
Bene. See Benitez, Benish, Benini, Beniz, Beninize, something Benin. I don't know. Benin.
citizen
What are they
Benin.
called?
That's what I'm
I'm not
actually
sure.
looking at.
Are they? Did they play today? Who are the what games happened today for
Yeah,
AFCON?
they played today. Oh, Benin's. Beninese. That's what they are called. Beninese.
Okay, Beninese.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
Beninese.
Beninese.
They played
Mm.
today. DR played Benin Republic. Senegal
Who won
played
that game?
Botswana. DR won Benin 1-0. Senegal
Yeah,
beat Botswana 3-0. Nigeria beat Tanzania 2-1.
2-1.
Tunisia
Yeah.
beat Uganda 3-1. So let's see what the standings looks like for
Tunisia beats Uganda 3-1.
3-1. Yeah, 3-1.
Those are kind of like standard results, right? You
Yeah,
don't.
it's almost like
How
what
do
you
I look at it?
expect. I feel like it's almost
Yeah,
like
it's
what
not.
you
It's
expect.
nothing. It's nothing out of the box that maybe Benin won DR Congo. Do you get them?
It's
Like,
not
oh, what
unusual.
happened?
It's not
Yeah,
unusual.
exactly. Or Tanzania won Nigeria, and they're like, oh, is all this is because of NFF, and all of us are having a fit. Nah, pretty standard results. But
Yeah.
you talk of the other one, Senegal losing. They were never going to lose that game for crying out loud.
No, they'll beat Botswana for sure. They'll beat
In a
Botswana.
thousand years, they were never going to lose that game. So
Yeah,
that's it.
but it's crazy. We're not the group leaders in Group C. Tunisia, they are leading the group, of course. I
Okay.
wanted us to be group leaders in Group C, but we are not.
Mm,
So Tunisia number one, Nigeria second, Tanzania, then Uganda. So that's pretty much how Group C looks like right now.
mm.
So our next game, I guess, is let me see what
With
our next
Tunisia.
game is. It
Should be
Tunisia?
Tunisia. It's Tunisia. Isaiah, what happened with your club, Chelsea? Chelsea this morning, while you are checking that, Chelsea this morning, they showed an interest in Semenyo. I laughed when I saw it. I laughed. I said, this is just media propaganda. I know
You don't
my
think
club.
Chelsea will sign Semenyo?
How they can never sign Semenyo. The major reason is they can't compete with his salary. As he is
Mm.
now, look at it this way. Man City and Manchester United are going for him fully,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what that means is that they can solidly pay him 250,000 because they are both paying the same release clause. Release clause is release clause, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea is not going to compete with that salary. His first choice as a club is actually Liverpool, but Liverpool are not interested. Liverpool, I think you guys are considering this a Dutch striker or something like that. Some weird signings you guys are considering. Maybe we can go into transfers later on, right? But when I saw it, I laughed. I just like the only reason Chelsea are making enquiry so that they will make themselves feel like a big club. Would make ourselves feel like a big club,
It's almost
right?
it's funny
Saying,
because
"Oh,
like
we too joined the race. We joined the race,
yeah,
but we
I
pulled
just
out."
saw this Fabrizio post.
Garbage,
Fabrizio post
garbage.
your Anton Semenyo and yeah, you either join Chelsea, join Liverpool, join City, join United. Which club do you think he will go to? That is crazy though. He's having like a
He loves Liverpool.
you
Yes, he
think
loves
so?
Liverpool, and
You think
yes,
so?
that's his first choice. Like, if Liverpool comes for him, he has no
Mm,
choice. Like, he will have no choice but to turn others down. Right? That's news from his inside news from his agent, right? But
mm.
Liverpool are not turning up. But the thing is that Liverpool turn up, they always turn up late to this type of transfer.
Because they have to think
So as
about
it
it.
is, yes, as it is now between Man City and Man U, he's obviously not going to Man U. Let's not kid
You
ourselves.
don't think he goes to Man U?
No, not in this life. He's not. Except he doesn't have good advice. I'm not that I'm putting
And
Man U fans
you
down.
don't think he goes to
Not
Chelsea?
that he's not going to Chelsea. He's not. What affiliation do we have with him? Why?
Mm.
What's the reason to come to Chelsea right now? What's the reason? We know that young guys love to come to Chelsea, but when so many clubs are coming for you, what is your as a player? What would you be looking at apart from if one of the clubs you don't like, the club you love is not part of the list? What other
Mhm.
thing are you looking for? You are looking for development and probably money.
But for Semenyo, you'll be looking for money and to win things. right? If he can go to a club where he can actually win something, I think that would be good for him. Also, that
No, but
exposure matters too. You
he's
want that
not he's
exposure
not
playing in a bigger club too.
he's not winning anything in Manchester United, is he? Is he?
Um, yeah, as I said, no man, you make good players bad. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, make
So
good players bad. Yeah.
yeah. So he's not going to Man U. It's obvious. So the front
Mhm.
runner for him now, from news breaking out even in last 2 hours, is Manchester City.
But
Yes, that's
think
it.
about it though.
I'm
Think
scared
about
for
it.
him on going
Semenyo
to
goes to
City.
City. Do you think
Yeah.
he gets playtime? Honestly, do you think he gets
He
playtime?
gets playtime. Who is better than him currently? The only person better than him on the wings is Doku. Bernardo Silva doesn't play as a winger anymore, does he?
On the right wing, the options that have been
Yeah.
on the right wing have been Bernardo Silva, Oscar Bob,
Foden
right?
and Oscar. Imagine that.
Bernardo
Imagine that.
Silva, Oscar Bob, another winger
Bernardo
is
Silva
Fabinho, right? These are the possible options that he has.
is better than Savinho.
But it depend. Also, you're considering Checky too, because
Is
Checky sometimes plays out right, right? So because sometimes Guardiola plays Foden in the middle and Checky coming on the right side. So the people that you're going up against to
Eki
play,
has been playing as a 10,
he
not
plays.
wide though.
Yeah, but he plays wide sometimes. He plays
He
wide
drifts
sometimes.
in there. Not he doesn't play
He's
as a
not.
winger.
I know what I'm telling you. He plays. There are games where they've started Checky on the right
Wide.
side. Yes, wide right. He's an
Oh,
option there too. I'm not saying that he's a right
okay.
winger. I'm saying that he's also an option there. So
Mm.
if you think about it, him going to City, of course, Pep is looking for an actual winger that will come in and then do the job of a
Direct.
winger. You're more
Get the
direct,
ball
move the
to
ball.
Haaland.
Imagine you
Yeah.
have Doku Semenyo. I think that's very intense, right? He's a very good addition to what they're trying to do. But then that guarantee of play time with Pep is very shaky because you know how Pep is. He's somebody that he can sign you. You think he will play you, he will not play you.
Your career just goes down.
Your career just
In fact,
stalls.
you know what I even
So
think?
that's just all I'm saying.
I
There's no
I know
guarantee
I
that he will
know
start.
I know in terms of what Isaiah said is true. The Man U makes good players look bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if he goes to this current Man U, I have a theory that he plays more games and he's valued more.
He will play more
Because
games for sure.
as Mbeumo is not there, he's
He will
starting
start. He
every
will
single.
definitely
In fact,
start.
he's the outlet, right? He's the
Yeah.
outlet for Man U. If Mbeumo comes back, he can switch to the left. Semenyo will switch to the left.
And when
Mbeumo
Mbeumo
will
switches to
continue
the
his
left,
right.
Semenyo can even take the right, and then
No,
somebody. But
Semenyo will
anyway,
still stay on the
Can
left
play
too.
left or right. Can play left or
And
right.
Cunha goes to the middle. Boom. He
Sesko on the bench.
that spot is guaranteed, and they have an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Serious man, you have serious. When they are attacking you, they are attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not they are not joking about the attack. Anytime they are creating chances, is a real chance because he could score you.
There's a
But
potential
for
you
Man
miss
U,
a goal.
from what Nick is saying, say he will certainly be fighting for his position. He's got to show he deserves a first team choice for.
That's for
Yes,
City. That's
that's
for
it.
City.
And one thing about Guardiola, if you don't have football
Exactly.
intelligence,
Isaiah, exactly. Mamouche at Frankfurt,
yes.
Semenyo at Bournemouth.
See,
Who was
yeah,
better?
Frankfurt. It was it. Mamouche was
Mamouche was
better at
balling at
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Bro,
Yeah,
he was
now
balling
he's
at
just.
Frankfurt.
He looks like an
Come to
ordinary
City,
player now.
he's a squad player. I don't even think he comes
Oh
in.
my gosh,
Like, boy,
he's
but
on the bench.
to be fair, how do you bench Haaland?
No, but he's a
How do
winger
you bench
too.
Haaland?
Mamouche is also a
Anyway,
winger.
he can play off the
Mamouche can
wings,
play as a 10.
but then
Mamouche can play as a 10.
Doku offers a lot more.
Okay,
Doku
use him
offers a
as a
lot
10.
more.
Use him as a
Me, I
10.
see Mamouche as more of a forward than anything. I see him as
Mamouche
more of
can play as a
a
10.
forward
He
player.
can play off. And you see, that's the reason this boy left to Atletico Madrid because of the same issue.
Alvarez, yeah.
Where you are the second, it feels like you're the second striker and they just keep playing you out of position. You have to play as a 10 or you have to sit on the bench. And obviously, Haaland, the big man, is there, right? But at the same time, now, Mamouche has not, even for Egypt, when he played yesterday, I was like, this guy is seriously lacking confidence. The chances he was missing, I was like, oh my God, what is happening? Has this guy become bad? Do you get what I'm saying?
Honestly, last season, Mamouche was actually a very bright light in that City squad. You know, he
Yeah,
actually scored. He scored a really
yeah,
crazy goal
bangers.
towards the end of the season.
Yeah,
Like, blasted the shot. Like, actually was looking really good.
I
The few
imagine
moments he
Mamouche
came
in my
on,
team.
it was really nice. If Mamouche is in Chelsea, I think he scores a lot of
But
goals. He
a
scores a lot of
lot.
goals.
We will
So
find him.
I'm
You, in
actually
fact,
that's just the fear. The fear is,
that's the
Semenyo, you
problem.
go to City, will you be
He
the
might
number
ruin
one
his
guy?
career. Yeah, his career
It
might
might not
just
ruin
end.
his career. It's just a thing of, if you go there, is a is a meritocracy with Pep.
So many, so
Pep
many people
doesn't
have
care.
gone there
Pep
now.
doesn't care about I was good
How
where I
much they
came
bought
from,
you?
or they
Nah,
signed you for
everybody's good.
this.
Everybody's good here.
Everybody here is good.
Everybody's
So
excellent. The
you
minimum
get
to
what I'm
even come
saying?
to City is that you are very good. That's
Yes,
the minimum,
you're exceptional.
right?
You're not just very good, you're
Yes, you're very
exceptional.
good. So
Everyone here
now,
is exceptional.
exactly. So now it's not a case of are you excellent, exceptional? Are you doing something
And you
different?
have to prove that on the day. Like, look at Checky now. Checky has really showed some things, scoring and giving an assist with the
Guardiola's,
Rabona. You know, he's doing crazy things, right? That Pep
yeah,
is seeing and he's like, okay, I'll give Checky more playtime. I'll give you more playtime based on what, like,
yeah.
he's gaining that
What
trust
he's
from
saying.
Pep. Like, Pep is getting
Mm,
he's gaining, like, he's earning things. He's earning that time, that playtime. So if you think
mm.
about it, if Semenyo goes to City, he has to earn that playtime. If not, it's just pointless.
Do you know
But
he's better off coming to Chelsea than even going to City?
I think if he comes to Chelsea, I
You
think
know
he
why?
plays. I think he
He
starts.
plays more because you know why?
Why?
Maresca rotates. He will play one game 90. They will rest him the next one. Him and
The only
Garnacho. It
thing
means
is,
that
if he comes
if he
there,
comes,
one person
Gittins
is
is done.
getting dropped. So Gittins is most
Gittins is
likely
done.
gone.
He's done. He's
And
done.
maybe I don't know if you guys are considering Semenyo as the actual Noni replacement, because I don't think Gittins actually replaces Noni.
Does he even replace himself? Does Gittins even replace himself? Who does he replace? He replaces nobody. He's just taking up squad space. Don't even bring that boy's name now.
So I'm
Pissing me
just
off.
thinking, does Semenyo replace Noni at Chelsea? Maybe that's what your owners are thinking.
Kingsley, Kingsley, even Noni is garbage. Sorry to say that. I don't like calling players
No, but you
garbage, but
know what I'm
Noni
saying, right? I'm not saying
is
like
just
replace in terms of skills.
yeah,
I'm like in terms of, because if you look at Gittins,
ability.
Gittins is like is underperforming to what Noni was giving you guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Probably
maybe they
Semenyo
feel
meets
like,
Semenyo is better than Noni if you ask me. If you ask me to pick one between Noni and Semenyo, I'll pick Semenyo.
mm,
Because Semenyo drives towards you, brother.
mm,
Hold your breath. You might pick the ball at the back of your net. But if Noni drives towards you, there's
you're
an
not,
assurance that your keeper, if he's good enough, might
yeah,
catch that ball. Because he will play it at the keeper or play it at the top corners. Those are where he
mm,
aims for. Right. So that's it. Yeah.
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm a bit scared for him. This city that he's going. I'm a bit scared for him, but yeah, step
yeah.
up. He needs to step
If
up.
it comes to my team, I see him starting for sure. You know,
In
if
fact,
we ever choose to sign
Liverpool
him,
is the best place for him to go.
I
That's the
think
best place for him to go.
he definitely
Yeah.
will be welcomed. You know, he'll be
Because he
welcomed if he
loves
wants
the
to let him
club.
go.
He loves the club. That's his first choice. But there's a spot there waiting for him. Be the king. That throne is about to be vacated by Salah running down the wings. Mo Salah, Mo
I
Salah.
never replace Salah. Salah is irreplaceable.
Kings like no, obviously you can't replace Salah, but at
He's
least
irreplaceable. But
you try to sit on that throne. Another king is here. Do you
mm,
get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to find some transfer rumors and see. Okay. So transfer rumors. Let's dive into some transfer rumors and see. So there's still that kind of talk, that kind of expectation that we might sign Bastoni. But I don't know how serious this is, but it seems like it's getting more serious. the idea that we're going to like battle other clubs to sign Bastoni. But I'm really hoping that it's something that becomes real. We actually sign Bastoni, because I was looking at Gay today and I was like, wow, what an opportunity for this guy. This guy could have been a player for us, but look at, you know, he's not here. A very good player that would have, be playing for us. But anyways, so there's a chance that we might sign Bastoni. That's a rumor that I'm seeing. Um, there's another target for Liverpool, a 17-year-old winger called Gabriel Mark. I think it's a bid of like 15 million euros for him.
Mm.
It's expected to be submitted, you know, but there are talks that, the Brazilian side, so they're trying to sign him from a Brazilian team called Grêmio. So there's a chance
Mm.
that they might ask for more money, but then there's that possibility of us signing a 17-year-old winger. I don't know why we're going for another 17-year-old winger, but then yeah, I feel like our coach
Is that
is
to
not even
replace
giving.
Salah?
No, 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 no. It's just I don't think we're signing a salary replacement. I feel like we're just signing
Okay.
like an
For
additional,
your youth team?
maybe for our youth team, or an additional attacker or something. So that's what I,
You
I
guys
think.
want to sign your own staff.
I think our coach doesn't even give Rio a chance. So what's the point, right? Our coach is not even
That's
giving Rio. So what's the
Kingsley.
point of signing
Rio
younger boys to come in and then
Rio
not even get play time?
Rio and his representatives. I don't want to abuse them, but going to Liverpool was a bad move because you are clearly in Chelsea, a club that signs 17-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and they play them,
Mm-hmm.
right? Are you not better off at a club like that? Estavo is 18 and he's playing. The rest of them, they are not far off. Some of them are 19, some of them are 20. You are probably 16. You have a better chance of playing at Chelsea than at Liverpool that sign more mature people.
It's the coach, is and his slot, right? And his slot
He
is
went
just not is not
he
playing
went
the
to
not playing
Liverpool.
the ball.
His development, every time I see Rio, it feels like he's getting worse
I
because he's
mean,
not playing.
it's not like it's getting worse. It's
He's not
just
playing.
it's
There's no
just
play time.
it's just they are throwing him into games where they're not setting him up for success. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the coach is doing. Like throwing him into the Crystal Palace game with the other young boys, and what
Mm.
happened in that game, but anyways, there
Going,
there are
go and
rumors
pay him.
that Vinicius might move to the Prem. So the way it's reading is Vinicius, basically intermediaries working on behalf of Vinicius Junior are contacting teams in the Premier League that
Nobody,
he
nobody
might
is
move to
signing
the
him.
Prem.
Nobody is signing. We can't
Yeah,
afford him.
they are
Nobody
saying,
can afford him.
bro,
Nobody. Nobody can afford Vini as it is. Vini. Nobody's
they
affording
are saying
Vini.
that
Yeah.
they are saying that they might that that might happen, and Madrid might approve his sale in 2026 if he continues to reject
Nah.
their new contract terms. So
Nah.
that's a possibility. That's a
Kingsley,
possibility.
the only reason maybe Chelsea goes for like a Vini is if it's going to
Mhm,
cost them like maybe 70 million or 80 million. Then Vini is worth it.
mhm,
You invest that hoping that you can pay him like 300,000 pounds, which I doubt Chelsea would do.
mhm.
Chelsea will never do that. Let's say 250, but will Vini collect
Vini is a good addition to any squad, oh. Like, the
he's
only thing
never
is
going to collect. Maybe
Vini
Vini should
wants to
go
be
to
the main
Liverpool.
man.
Yeah, he should go to Liverpool. Vini running down the wings.
Ah,
Ah,
man, that's funny.
Kingsley. Kingsley
I
understand
don't.
something. For
I think
Liverpool,
Vini is still a good player. I think Vini is still a good player. Like, if he comes to a team, I think he will still deliver. But at Madrid,
okay.
just been so much distraction. I think he wants to be the main man in a team. It's like there's that kind of ego that he's moving with,
He can't
which
be
is
the
not
main
really a
man.
good thing. When Mbappe coming to Madrid, he's thinking in his head, I've
Mm.
had like a season where I almost was won
You
the
were
Ballon d'Or.
one
You
way,
know,
all best.
exactly. So I won, he won world best. And it's like, after all of that, I want to be like the
Mm.
main guy. You get what I'm saying? But then it almost feels like Mbappe is more favored in the eyes of
Mm-hmm.
Madrid than Vini. But if you also look at the season that Mbappe has gone on to have, like, is
Mbappe is
Mbappe's
better.
first season, he did a lot. He
Mbappe
actually
is not
scored goals.
It's a case
So
of Mbappe doesn't even need to be favored.
because
Mbappe
he's
is not
actually showing it,
Mbappe,
he's actually showing his
number one,
value.
Mbappe is not a crybaby. He's not making a fuss. He's not crying. He's just playing football, and he's getting results. He's doing stuff when he needs. Mbappe has a in the last 2 seasons. People say, "Oh, Mbappe has been having a but how many goals has he been scoring? 40 something.
Mm.
It's 40 something. I think last season he scored 40 something goals. That's a bad season for Mbappe. How many did Vini score? Did Vini even score up to half of that? Yes, Vini is just like an upgrade. Is an a maybe a a third version of Mikhailo Modric. That's Vini. I don't see much difference. If Modric could upgrade, and upgrade 3 times, he becomes like Vini. They just
Okay.
run, cutting. That's all. Speed merchants. Apart
I
from
think he
that,
can bring.
Vini doesn't
I
score.
think he
He's
can
selfish.
bring. I think Vinny can bring a lot more. Can bring a lot more. The
Like
only I think he can bring a lot more. Vinny is. It's funny that you're saying
seriously,
Vinny can dribble players. Is
why don't
he
Liverpool
can take
sign Vini?
people. He can take people on. Vinny can take people on. He can dribble
All
players.
those all those dribbling and running down the wings he's doing. Mikhailo Modric has done it in the Premier League. They will shut him down within the first year. Kingsley, he'll be shut down.
But yet Doku is dribbling and doing stuff in the prem. The same prem.
Kingsley, Doku's dribbling is different from Vini's own. Go and watch them the way they
How is it
dribble.
different?
Doku, when Doku comes at you, she's shifty. He can go inside quickly, outside. You don't know. But Vini, most times, he wants to come inside, take you, then he goes outside, then
Vinny
straight
can.
down the byline.
I feel like Vinny
That's
can do the same thing.
Vini's main dribble. That's Vini's main dribble. And at the end of the day, the ball might even leave his leg. I've seen him several times try to dribble and the ball just leaves his leg. Doku, the ball is hardly leaving his feet. It's like a magnet on his shoes. Brother,
I
the only
mean,
thing the only thing he's leaving behind probably is you, the player that's trying to win the ball from him. Right?
it's,
But Vini,
I don't agree. I feel like
okay.
Vinny is still a very good dribbler. I don't agree
Okay, if you say
that his dribbling is not as good as Doku. I, I
he's
don't
not as good as
agree.
Doku if you ask me. If
I
you tell
think
me
Doku
to pick
is just as
one,
good.
I'll I'll pick Doku as a better dribbler than Vini. Do you get?
Okay,
That's what I
that's your
think.
opinion. I think Vinny can
Right?
still dribble. He can still take. I just feel like there's been a lot of it's how you use the player. I feel it's how you use the player. There's just been a lot
Mm.
of distraction when it comes to this whole Vinny contract situation. There's been
Mm-hmm.
a lot of since Alonso has come in. There's just been a lot of um. It's almost like eh, it's like you everybody Vinny has to fight for his spot and everything, and that whole ego entering into the game has become a distraction. Vinny also whines a lot, so that's also affecting his game too.
He's not
So
performing.
that's the thing.
Let's
So
be
his
honest.
performance has not been the same, but
He's been awful.
we all know on his day he's a very
On his
dangerous
day,
player,
when would
right?
his day come?
On
That's the question.
No, but that's the thing. He has had moments, right?
Vini,
He has had a whole season where
according
he was actually very exceptional.
according to
So
someone we know on the show, Foxy, you say Vini on his day, Junior.
but Vinny is
Vini
actually
on
really
his
good.
day.
I
Okay.
actually think Vinny is really good. I think the only thing is what to discourage people from signing Vinny would be the
It's not worth
fee.
the money.
Will be
It's
the
not worth
fee
the
he'll be
money.
going for,
Not.
the
It's
salary
not.
expectation, and
It's
then
not.
on top of that, you now have the possibility that this guy doesn't know English. If he's coming to the Prem, I don't even know if he knows English, and
He
then
will learn now. He will
yeah,
learn.
but that's also something that you have to deal with, and then him whining is also another issue. Like if calls don't go his way, if things are some type of way, you don't
But
want to deal with
but
all that.
Kingsley, low key, Vini might be happy to come to Chelsea. You know why? If we could pay the salary, there are Brazilian boys around. He'll feel
Mm,
more at home. Brazilian guys are there. Joao Pedro, Estaval, do you get Santos? We have
yeah,
three already.
yeah, that's
We just
true.
add Vini. They have a good Brazilian contingent,
He will definitely feel
right?
at home at Chelsea. I can see what you're saying.
As we can't sign more Argentines because we don't want that Brazil Argentina, two different forces in our team, right?
Mm.
But let's see what happens. We only have two for now. So for Liverpool, I'm not sure if Vini will want to go there because language is a big barrier. Do you guys have any Brazilians in your team? Dutch.
I
It's
don't,
mainly Dutch
I
people. You
don't
are a
think it's
Dutch team.
really Dutch. Yeah, signing a lot of Dutch guys. Yeah, the
I
Dutch
think
guys
you
are
are
the Dutch
tired.
French. No, I don't really care for nationality that much. But Dutch
Okay, okay, okay.
French. Um, we are they Spanish guys?
Spanish.
Also, we like Luis
Uh,
Diaz.
oh, you have Brazilian. You have your keeper. He's a
Oh yeah, we have
Brazilian.
Allison. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Allison. Yeah, yeah. Allison is Brazilian. So
One, you have
I
one.
guess
That's one.
Allison, but
You'll be
Allison,
in Alison's house.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Allison is not
I
his
don't know.
type.
He
He's
said
not
what?
his type. But Allison is not his type. He doesn't look like his type. I don't think so. In terms of, attackers like to roll with attackers.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I think. That's how it is most times. Anyways, in my own listen, attackers like they flock together. They want to be around each other. Defenders want to be around each other with keeper. Midfielders want to be around each other because all of them they are thinking the same way. But it's just me saying,
Yeah.
yeah,
But anyways, there's a possibility that Spurs might, push forward to sign Mamouche. I don't know how true that is, but
Spurs are they
they're
still in the
thinking about
Premier
signing they're thinking about signing Mamouche. That's a possibility. Um I saw something about Newcastle remaining in talks with Frankfurt over a loan deal for their striker Sula. You know Sula, right? So they're thinking of loaning him.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, Sula is decent.
Yeah,
Is decent.
I think
It's
a
okay.
loan move will be good for him.
Mm.
West Ham, they're thinking of signing Adama Traore from Fulham. That's a possibility. You
Mm.
know,
West Ham. So that Nuno wants to go for his former boy.
why not?
Oh God! Now there'll be baby oil everywhere in West Ham dressing room for Adama Traore.
Mm.
When he's coming on, they bat him with the baby oil so you can't hold him. Remember those times he moves, they pour the baby oil, he folds his sleeve. So in case you try to hold him, he slips through you.
And you talk about somebody that just runs and doesn't have any output. Is Adama
No,
Traore.
dude,
Adama
brother.
Traore has no output.
It was that
Zero. He's just
it
an
was that
athlete. He
oh my
literally that
days.
guy should be running 100-meter sprint. He should
It
be in a
was
different sport.
it was that bad that after a game where this guy missed like two one-on-ones against Manchester City, if you remember that game, he missed like two one-on-ones. He missed another chance he could have crossed. He missed like four chances. Out of those four, two should have been at the back of the net. After that game, Pep Guardiola had to go. Pep cannot hold his mouth. Went to him and started discussing how bad it was. Like, started explaining. You could see Pep pointing. Oh, this is what you should have done. That's my assumption, anyways. Pointing at like things he could have done different, right? Then he nodded his head, then he shook Pep now shook him. I was just like, wow, Pep is really
Mm.
nice. After he's won you, then he'll now tell you why he won you. The same thing he did for Maresca. After he beat Maresca, beat us 2-0. Then now started telling Maresca, they were talking, was pointing at different places. Then later now praise Maresca that he's doing a good job. Like brother, doing a good job.
It's just somebody that loves the game. So I guess when you love
True.
the game that much, yeah.
Mm.
But there are rumors
A
that
lot.
apparently, you said what?
No, no, no. Continue.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but Arsenal apparently offered Gabriel Jesus to Real Madrid as a replacement for Hendrick, who is going to Lyon on loan. But Real Madrid said they have no interest in signing Gabriel Jesus, which I don't know how true that is, but
They want to
that's a
sign
very
Hendrick.
strange thing. No, Hendrick, no. Hendrick went on loan to Lyon. I
Oh,
don't,
they
right?
now offered Gabriel
They
Jesus to
offered
them to
Gabriel
sign
Jesus
him.
to them, yeah, to sign him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is true, but apparently that was something. They say Real Madrid and City are both interested in Olise, right? So, but
Many
Bayern are
people does City
Bayern
want
are
to sign.
serious are actually very very serious about not selling him. So it's going to
He's
be
not
very
going
difficult.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for
No,
Olise to leave Bayern, even if
no.
Liverpool consider signing Olise
Ah,
next summer. It's going to be very difficult. I feel that's like another 100 and something million. before they feel like, yeah, they can
Imagine
expel
we
him.
we were meant to sign Olise rather than Pedro Neto. Imagine how dangerous we could have been, Kingsley. Ah, God, damn it! To have been all hell loose in that front line. But let's see what happens. As the
Yeah.
transfer window is coming
So
up, so there'll be so many rumors. So yeah,
yeah, just so many rumors. And the final one I just wanted to touch on is the idea that Barcelona might actually push to sign McGahey, because Hansi Flick, was he talked to like the Barcelona board, I think, or Barcelona officials, telling them that we need to sign a new center back that we have, and they are no good. So I don't
yeah,
know what's happening with that, but let's see. McGahey is going to be a huge fight. You see,
Liverpool, are you guys even trying to sign this brother? I don't get it.
I honestly don't know the recent conversation with us and McGahey. I don't know if January comes, we'll sign him, or if we wait till summer when he's free and then compete to sign him. I think that's something that we'll have to see what happens. But at the end of the day, I think we need a new centre back. We need midfielders, defensive minded
Mm.
midfielders. We can't just rely on McAllister, Curtis Jones, those two guys.
They
At least
like
Curtis Jones is a little bit more consistent. But McAllister, I can't just rely on McAllister, to be honest, until he shows me some sort of consistency over the next couple games. But yeah, let's see what we do. But I think signing an attacker, would definitely sign another attacker given Isaac's injury. I think that's a possibility.
but the big question is, who are you guys signing? Who are you guys
Mhm.
signing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
I'm
question.
seeing, I'm seeing, I'm not sure, but I'm seeing something like you guys signing, or maybe I'm wrong. This Dutch boy, there's this Belgian boy. What's his name? Oh, really good striker. He said when would Van Dijk leave Liverpool?
Yeah,
When
maybe
he
when his
can no
contract
more
is up.
twerk.
I
When he
think
can no more twerk.
when his contract is up, he might leave.
Mm.
That's what I think. I think this contract that they
Chelsea
gave them might be the final
final.
one. I don't think they renew that contract. They are old,
So
right?
they
Older.
gave Van Dijk 2 years, right? With Salah two
I think they
years.
gave him 2 years. Yeah. I don't know if this. I also don't know if this year is the last year, given the whole push for Bastoni. That could also be
So
an
okay,
interesting, because you
you want
don't
to bring
sign.
in Bastoni as a main centre back.
I don't know that yet. There's just rumors that we are interested in Bastoni, but I'm like, if you sign Bastoni, if he's coming to the team, he's not coming as a squad. He's coming as a starter. I feel. Don't you
No,
think
it's
so?
coming as a starter. It's coming as a
He's
starter.
coming. He's joining the first team. He has to start games. So you consider Bastoni, Leone.
Mm.
I don't know what the future of Konate will be now that Madrid have rejected Konate. So
Mm.
Konate's future is just up in the air. So Bastoni, Leone, we signed Gehi,
Mm.
then Konate. I don't know what his future is, and then Gomez. I mean, those are possible options if you think about it. Possible options.
No. Um, yeah, but never can tell. You don't know, right? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Konate should just. You guys were offering him a contract, right? He should just sign it. Is that contract off the table? Is the contract off the table?
I don't know what the contract.
Because
Let me
if
see.
because if you guys are not giving him a contract, trust me, someone like Chelsea will come for him if it's free transfer. Will come for him and sell off Tosin. Sell Tosin for 15 million and add Konate.
It's
Konate is a good addition.
uncertain. Konate's contract situation is uncertain. His deal is expiring June 2026. So from January he can start talking to clubs. While Liverpool try to extend it. Um, Apparently there's been a gap in negotiations over wages. He wants 200k a week, 200k plus per week.
A week.
Right? That's what he wants. But I don't know what's happened. But they say
He's not getting that
there might be interest from Bayern, maybe
for him.
Bayern, PSG. Yeah,
Bayern can
I
pay
don't
him
know.
that money.
I
They
think
can.
Bayern can pay him. I see
Yeah.
Konate looking solid in the
Bayern,
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga. Yeah,
So
probably do well.
that's a possibility. That's a possibility. I mean,
PSG. PSG, I've never seen him.
Upamecano is in the Bundesliga. and he's
He's
doing. I
leaving. I
think
think he's leaving Bayern.
also, but I also feel like Konate is better than Upamecano in my own opinion. If you ask me, I will
They
take
are both
Konate over
French,
Upamecano.
right?
Yeah, I'll take Konate over Upamecano. So that's also a possibility.
But in the French team, Meccano benches Konate.
No, just my personal opinion. My
Okay,
personal
okay, okay, okay,
opinion
okay,
is I will take
okay.
Konate over
I haven't
Upamecano.
I haven't thought
But
about it. Saliba is even there. Saliba benches two of them. I think so. I think
of course,
Saliba benches two of them. So
of
there's no
course,
hope for them.
yeah.
So yeah, it's just crazy. But I don't know. Semenyo to Manchester City. Let's see. Does that make them title contenders? Does he? Is it sure?
I think City are
Like
already
I
title
don't know.
contenders with or without Semenyo. They're already title contenders because, of
Though
course,
does he give them that title push? Like they can certainly win the title with Semenyo. Because you remember
I'm not.
something,
I don't know.
we have been saying something. The second choice are not good enough. Oscar Bob is not good enough. Probably they want to get rid of Oscar Bob and bring in Semenyo. That's what they want to do. So they are strategically strengthening their team overall,
Hmm.
right? Because right now, what options does he have to bring from the bench? If Silva is playing and the Sheki is on the bench, only Sheki, but yeah, he doesn't really have much options. Unlike before, if you wanted to go like make three changes, you could bring in Sheki, Semenyo, and maybe Mamouche.
Hmm.
You're sure that you get a goal when you bring in those three. If they were on the bench, do you get what I'm a goal?
Yeah,
You can't, there's no team that will survive those three. You can't. I don't think you can. Say Semenyo can help. Yes, he
he
would.
definitely
Not
can.
he
Yeah.
would. He would. He will have more goals because he picks out people in the box very well. So that's another aspect we should be wary of. I don't
I
want him
can
to go
see.
to
I see what you mean by title push. I see what you mean. Adding
yeah.
Semenyo improves the squad depth, includes
Mm,
improves the quality of the options that they have. I agree,
yeah.
100%. But then, with or without Semenyo, I still feel like they can do it. Do you get where I'm coming from as well? Like I still feel like
They don't need Semenyo to win the
I.
title.
It's almost like a. It's almost like a plus one, yes. But then they're still in that line. They're still in that trajectory. Because
Mm.
honestly, if you think about it,
It's not a must have.
Arsenal is not a must-have for me personally. That's what I think. I don't think it's a must-have. Arsenal these
Mm.
days they've been looking shaky. If they lose a game, City win a game. That's pretty much all it takes.
They are done. Against
That's
anything,
all it
knock on wood.
takes.
Anything that makes City climb Arsenal, they are not coming down till
If
the end
City
of the
become
season.
yes, if City become leader, well, we don't know that though. We don't know that because City today they've had some shaky
That is what
moments.
gives them
But
the 14 game winning streak. Don't Let's not give them the
yeah, fair
opportunity
enough, fair enough,
against
fair
three.
enough, fair enough. They might lock in. That's the issue.
Hey,
Because all the new guys too want to win the prem. All the new guys
yes,
who want to
there
win
are
the
a
prem,
lot
so
of
they
new
might lock
guys
in.
that have not
I think you're on mute.
kissed when I kissed my mic.
Yeah, I think a
There,
lot of
there,
yeah, I agree. I
yeah,
agree.
a
So
lot of them they have not held that trophy, right? So
mhm.
big opportunity. You are talking of there are so many of them that just came in. Mamu, Sheki, a lot of them that came last season. Oscar Bob, has he won the Premier League?
Yeah, he
Maybe
has
he
been there
has.
for a while now. He's been there for a
Yes,
while,
he
I think.
has. Oscar Bob needs to go. I think he's done.
But why? Why does Oscar Bob need to go? The boy he's still young. He's still developing, right? So I think it takes some time.
Okay, if you see, we should loan
Okay,
Oscar
if you
Bob.
consider two people that should leave the
Mm.
squad, Oscar Bob, Rico Lewis. Who are the two people which one will you drop? Which one will you keep?
I feel like Pep doesn't use Rico Lewis anymore. I don't know why.
He uses him in like other competitions, like Carabao.
Ah,
But Oscar Bob,
Rico
Rico
Lewis
Lewis,
is a
who you
good player. He's a right back. Rico Lewis is a right back,
he's
right?
more than a right back. He plays multiple roles too. He can play multiple
He plays in
positions.
the midfield. Can
But
play
he's
in
a
the
right
midfield.
back. But he's a right back. He plays right back most of the time.
But he's not like Rich James, right? He's not.
Where he can play in the midfield, he
Yeah,
can. He can play in the midfield.
No, you get what I'm saying? Like a right back that plays in the midfield that gives you that midfield standard. He's not that guy.
Mm.
He's not. He's simply not that guy, right? He only the times Rico Lewis was like playing in the midfield mostly was when you used to have the John Stones stepping in. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? John Stones was always stepping in.
I also
See,
agree.
you see,
Oscar Bob
Oscar Bob can
can
become
become
a
a
good
good
player
player
like
like
Palmer
Palmer
if
if
he
he
leaves
leaves
City.
City. Yeah, he
So
actually can.
you
I
rate
think
Oscar Bob.
I rate him like my I rate him like mad. Like
I think opportunities
Oscar
matter
Bob
too.
is a very good dribbler.
Opportunities matter.
Oscar Bob
Yeah,
is a very good
and
dribbler.
he's intelligent
He's
too.
intelligent.
Yeah,
The boy just needs a lot more play time. I think Oscar Bob. I know the
and
rumors of him going to Crystal Palace
I don't think
came up.
playing from the right hand side is good for him. I think he's better on the left. You
I
remember
don't
that
know.
Newcastle goal? That Newcastle goal he scored. De Bruyne
Oh,
gave
he
him
was
on
from the
the left,
left.
but
Yeah, I
now
see
they're
what you're
using him
saying.
on the right. So
So Oscar Bob is
maybe
somebody I feel if he goes to a team, you give him enough play time, let him keep starting games.
yeah,
You'll be getting better and better and better and better. I think he will have some really good moments. That's why I feel like Crystal Palace. If he goes to Crystal Palace, if they truly sign
he
him,
could. Yeah,
he will start. I think he starts in Crystal Palace.
week
So
in week out.
week in week out he starts. Or maybe he goes on loan. Maybe they loan him somewhere. Goes on loan and then gets more play time. I think might be the best thing.
And if Chelsea asks for Oscar Bob on loan, Man City is not going to give us. I feel like Man City
I feel like you guys. Let
since
me tell you something. One thing I know for
Since
sure.
Palmer came to Chelsea, they don't want to sell anybody
One
to
thing we know
us.
for sure, Oscar Bob is better than Gittins. So if
Eh,
Oscar Bob
ten
comes
times,
in,
ten
he's
times,
Gittins replacement. He is actually a
ten
good and
times.
he's young.
It's better,
He fits
better.
with
It's more
the
intelligent.
profile of what you guys are looking for. Imagine you have a game where you have Estava on one side, Oscar Bob on the other side. It could be a very good game. It
Yeah.
could be. That's what I think. These are my opinions.
But
But
if they were to ask me, they were to wake me up on Christmas Eve and just say, "What's your Christmas gift for this season as a player signing
mm,
for Chelsea? Chelsea's to give you. I know my club will never give me a Christmas gift,
yeah,
right? Apart from making me shout, they are to give me a Christmas gift this season of a signing. Guess the signing,
I know the
guys.
signing.
What would be your Christmas gift if you were to ask your
I
club
know the signing.
for a signing?
I know the
Who is it?
signing.
Who is who?
Morgan Rogers.
Ah, you said
I
it,
know.
bro.
I know the
Just
signing. I know it's Morgan
just give me
Rogers.
Morgan Rogers, and I'm pushing for the title next season. Done, done and dusted, Kingsley. We don't need the lap.
They give you Morgan
He
Rogers
can
and
he can play as a striker,
then
Kingsley. He can play as a
Maresca will
striker.
tell you that, oh yeah, I can't use Morgan Rogers. I have to rotate him.
Oh, guys, Kingsley, don't remind me of my coach, please. All things being equal, don't remind me of Maresca. I beg you.
Uh, no, but I
But
see what you're saying. Morgan Rogers.
let's assume he can play as a striker. I hope you know. Imagine you having Morgan Rogers and Kopama. Two guys are cold. Do you guess? One scores, he does like this. The other scores, he does like this. One scores, one gives the assist for the other one, and they both do like this together. That's a match made in heaven in
Yeah,
terms of goal
I
scoring.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, I don't disagree.
that's
I don't disagree. I see
that's
what
a
you're
match
saying.
made in heaven.
I see
Yes.
what you're saying. And I
And
think him going to Chelsea
imagine
will be good for him. He has a lot of friends there, right? So, oh, he has Kopama, which his friend is there. So
and this
you have a good time there.
our style of play fits him to the teeth. Joao
Hmm.
Pedro, he's going to bench Joao Pedro because he's better than Joao Pedro. As the
What
10,
happened to
as the
Joao Pedro?
winger,
Joao Pedro give you guys the club World Cup. What happened to him?
Maresca is the problem of Joao Pedro. Because
Hmm.
now you bought Joao Pedro in. If you look at Joao Pedro when he was in Brighton, Joao Pedro played as a left winger and as a 10.
Hmm.
Do you get? But now it feels like we signed Joao Pedro as a 9. He can play as a 9, a false 9, right? He can play as a 9, right? But suddenly Maresca changes his mind and like started viewing Joao Pedro as not a 9, but as a 10, especially when Kopama was injured. And he's not effective in that role, especially the way Maresca plays. Because the way
Hmm.
your team plays matters. If you are a 10, except you are someone like Kopama, it doesn't matter the way you play. If you play in a
He
garbage
was
way,
just intelligent. Yeah.
intelligence, right? But Joao Pedro is slick sometimes, but it's not every time, right? So the times he scored this season was when he played as a 10, right? And you probably have guys like Palmer at his back, people
When he
that,
played
that
as
can
a nine.
actually, yes, yes, that can feed him at the time he needs the ball. The last game he played as a nine, okay, against Newcastle, he scored. Do you get what I'm saying? Directly from Sanchez, boom, he gets the ball one on one. If that one on one Jackson, we don't score that goal. If Jackson was our striker, that ball that Joao Pedro got, we lose that game. If it was Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
that's the difference. Do you get? But as he took that ball and it was going, I just said this is going to be at the back of the net. There's no how
Mm-hmm.
the keeper is catching this. I was already a bit confident. But if it was someone like Jackson, no. If it was Delap, I'm not even still sure.
Yeah.
Right? So that's you say Mogas plays on the left and is better
Rogers.
than, yes. He plays on the left, he can play as a 10. They've even used him as a 9 too. So yeah, so we'll see.
He's a
But
quality
that's
player.
Christmas gifts. Guys, let us know your Christmas wish in the chat. What will be your own
Um,
Christmas wish?
a player
As
that
your own,
we sign.
you wish your club signs.
Honestly, I wish
Mm.
my club would sign Bastoni.
Stony.
Yeah.
I mean, they are desperate for a defender.
Yes. I wish my club would sign Bastoni. I wish my club would sign Gehi. One of
So
those
too, you
two.
want to, you okay, one of them.
One of them, and I'm happy
You're
because
happy for Christmas
I know for Gehi, I know he's bringing that professionalism. He's bringing that defensive solidity,
and he
and I
scores too.
know
He
Van
scored
Dijk
today.
Van Dijk can worry about himself. Van Dijk is not going to be shouting at no Gay. Gay, he knows what to do. He'll come in
Oh, we
and
can't shout at
he's a
Bastoni.
disciplined
Okay.
guy. You know, Gay is somebody that has led the back line. He knows he has that experience. So Bastoni is he knows what he's Italian. So I'm not even, the defensiveness is there. You
The
know,
Italian job. You come and do an Italian
and
job.
those
Take
guys
out
who
the
can help you, they can help you from the air, aerial duels, they can score from corners, they can help you
yeah,
nod it
the
in and
score.
everything,
Bastoni scores. Yeah. It's
So
like
I
Van
think
Dijk to similar.
having that, yeah, if we can sign any of the two of them, I think I would like it. I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Ah,
It's just he signs Harry Kane, bro. Harry
oh
Kane,
my god. Oh my god. That's not a bad
that's
signing for
funny.
Christmas. It's not
Harry
a bad
Kane,
signing, brother.
Chelsea
We
signs
sign
Harry
Harry
Kane.
Kane. Kingsley, we sign Harry Kane now. We can
Chelsea
challenge for this
signs,
title. No,
Chelsea
no, no.
signs
Low key. Look at it.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane Palmer. Ah, if wishes were horses, everybody will ride. Is that the same?
I don't know
I
the
just
same.
wish I just wish Chelsea fans we can ride this horse called
Yeah,
wishes.
fair, fair,
Man.
fair, fair. Yeah.
Damn, crazy. But yeah, we didn't get Osimhen. To be honest, the two strikers we have are not, they are not, to be honest. Joao is okay. Do
Mm,
get, but the lap, nope. If we want to challenge for something,
mm,
the lap cannot lead that line, especially with the cost shirt he's wearing. That number 9 shirt he's going to put on, feeling he
mm,
has 2 heads. I don't think he's succeeding at Chelsea. Nah, he's not. So
that makes
now
sense.
he's wearing the number 9 shirt. He's not flopping. But what is happening to him? Injuries. Do you
Mm,
get? And slowly those injuries will take him out. He needs to drop that shirt. Wear something else.
mm,
Wear something else. Like Dilap, if you are hearing me, wear another shirt. Take something else. That shirt is cost. You might not believe in costs, but bro, we've seen it for a long time in Stamford Bridge and Chelsea,
yeah.
right? So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts for me will be good win for us now. We'll see them at the bridge soon in January. We're excited it was them and not Crystal Palace. So that there's nothing hidden from us. Right? With
Mhm.
Arteta, we know all his cards. With the other guy, the Crystal Palace coach, we don't. He can spring up something at all. So I'm happy it's us now. There's nothing Ateta wants to swing forward that we don't already know. Maresca too. There's nothing Maresca wants to. Anyways, Maresca can spring something forward that we don't know on his day, right? So we'll see what happens in that game. We'll see what happens with AFCON. Nigeria has gotten 3 points. Let's see how far they go. I don't want to hype them too much, but let's see, right? And yeah, we'll take it from there.
Yeah. Congrats to Arsenal for sure. They're moving on. I know it was not a smooth one for them, but they moved on to semifinals. They've
Mm.
been getting to a lot of semifinals. So this is a semifinal
Mm.
where they have to lock in and try to get to the final and try to win something, something. So
Mm.
still Accra had a tossing game today. Sad for him, sad for him. Nobody wants to
Yeah.
be the one that misses the penalty, right? So let's see what happens. And Nigeria, congrats, big congrats to the Super Eagles. Let's see how far we fly in this AFCON. Hopefully, we get to the final too as well. And we win it this time, you know. Shout out to Foxy, Isaiah, Lucky, Nick, Dorcas, every single person that commented on the live. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're on the road to 4K. We're on the road to 5K, actually. We're on the road to 5K. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're live every day, 5:30 p.m. CST. So we'll see you tomorrow after the
See you.
AFCON games. All right. Take care, guys.
See you. Bye.